I'll go ahead and play along with these people's accusations, just like I used to as a kid. There's just no arguing with fools. Meanwhile, if you can barely hear that direction, that direction. That's why I need to get a second phone going. And the fools were thinking I was high on drugs or talking to myself. Well, you've heard the spiel, you two. They also don't seem to realize that public opinion in that matter does matter for someone like me with credentials. Someone wants to accuse me of being on drugs or profiling me in the first place, and I decide to go get a beer to punish them and save them from being a liar. Should I entertain them any further? Or should I just act like nothing phases me, like a psychopath? You be the judge, you two. Hope you got a good angle. From what I've been able to look into it, it's definitely called non-binary, and since I'm not sexually oriented at all, because I don't give a fuck, I'd rather not. Let's put it that way. That'd be called nullo, but I'm more on the lesbian spectrum when it comes to my chick side, so sorry guys, don't even think about it. I mean, you know what I mean? Don't even try, otherwise I will call you a faggot. When you cross that line on me. Cut your dick off. Not for real, but it means step off. Because no obviously is not enough in some occasions. So you gotta get a little bit more gruesome with it to make it serious. And since my vocal range is not American naturally, guess what I'm left with? Words instead. My vocal tone will mislead you, most indefinitely. Because vocal tonage changes from region to region. Most people don't know that in general, but mine goes right back to my roots, either way. And unfortunately, don't let what you see on paper mislead you. Because there's a lot more paper where that came from, and it's... If it was my narrative, I'd have something to profit for real, other than me just getting justice for my family in Europe. She's entitled to grievances as well. So is my son. Lastly, Get it? Gone. Yeah, I sit here and play fake drunk all day and make myself look like I got a beer belly. I can do all this kind of crazy shit. And if what it looks like to people right now, it looks like I'm just talking to a post. Psych. Meantime, any doctors watching, this has been slowly dropping. I've only seen one reference to that. Probably, I don't know why my heart would be beating almost on top of my stomach. Gee, I wonder what's going on. something that a real doctor would know. Meanwhile, there's only been a handful of nurses and a handful of specialists that happened to be volunteers at the time that even spotted it. Yeah, they gave me, it's like the doctors that gave me a cream for a hair follicle infection in Okemos. I had to take myself to the doctor for that. That was before I was 18. And the doctor just looked at me like, "Where's your mother?" I'm like, "I'm old enough to take care of this, and she should have brought me in already." It's like I basically, with the game she was playing and then laundered money from Social Security in my name. Why is she still free? Everyone at the high school knows. Like the Pillars of Nosgoth ain't a reference enough to Meridian. Go Mavericks, motherfuckers. I'm talking to my phone. Say what? Alright. Making a YouTube video. Have a good one. Sorry if I interrupted either way. Now here's the thing. I'm going to smoke some tobacco. I'm going to actually enjoy my beer instead of drinking it out of pure stress over the situation that is very real. Which just basically increases heart rate and makes the alcohol burn right out of my system. People didn't know alcohol evaporates faster than water. And go figure, I forgot my tobacco. Like a retard. Oh wait, that's been happening to me all day. Brain damage. Yeah. These are the things that are staying damaged that are happening repeatedly. Neurological diagnostics is kind of like, I got into it because I finally met a good doctor. And it started as a hobby science. Now I have enough to write my own grant paper on it. That Douglas Monroe of the Michigan State University Neurological Society inspired me to start studying and researching biotech medicine and herbal medicine. Well, herbal medicine and biotech medicine. I had to find a way they all fit together on my own. That's why this damn thing, I went all the way through. I didn't go to it. Fixed my damn self. It's a little infected now, but it should be. I want it to seep because it didn't bleed. So I want it to seep. Get it? Like I made that field medicine video, just in short, basically. Touching base on 3 different subjects and wrapping it up in the last 20 minutes. It's 5 minutes per subject, and I do 3 subjects that connect to one another, and then I do the summary at the end. That's usually why I've got 20-minute format going. I had people ask me if there's a method to madness. I'm like, there's a rhyme to a reason is where I'm at. And a reason to a rhyme. It's like, meanwhile, living to exposure to the elements, I could take a drug testing strip, I cross my face and it'll probably test positive for everything, and then it'll eat the fucking test strip. Yeah, I've done that. I should have recorded it. I'll do it again, for repeatable sake. Do I look a little bit more alien than you thought now? Anyway, but I'm still human. Maybe I'm just a throwback. Oh wait, it's because I'm a hybrid. I don't mean like a hybrid. I mean a hybrid. Very rare to occur genetically It comes from two separate bloodlines that never met of two different breeds. Thank you, Eaton Rapids Medical. Of course, you know, the other doctor had pride and prejudice, like, there was marijuana in the system. I'm like, how long does it stay in the system? Can we not tell you a crucial medical fact that I have not smoked weed for a month? And I was working on the computer and the TV was on the side and my girlfriend / alternative wife, because we didn't put it in paper, at the time was trained for hospice. So when she saw my face doing this, she rushed me to the emergency room. Instead of coming up with excuses. Like I told you, that'd be child abuse if I was old enough to prosecute them then. I tried to tell the school the best languages, the best words I had. The only alien around here is Randy's dick. Word to Alan. I want to clean my damn tobacco bowl out. I just didn't want to lose any of the resin seeds because I smoke more than this. I smoke herbs. I don't smoke cinnamon. I do not smoke nut. I do not, Remy. I mean, I could make cayenne pepper extracts in little red gel caps and you trip balls for days. High as fuck off cayenne pepper. That's like, what else is not regulated and rare? You see how I'm getting more coherent after I have a beer? It's a blood thinner, first off, and the blood-brain barrier was damaged. I've also brain plasticity. Hops is the cousin of marijuana and is antispasmodic. Barley does something like to help the fibrous systems. Well, look, I gotta guess. It's only on me, no worries. The camera is only on me. It's all good. I don't judge people. That's the other thing, being a neutral. Now, be careful. Some people get feisty. I'm like, this thing's worse than cops, man. And I was this close from almost pretty much. I should have stayed in the mob. I swear. This would have never happened. This is half the reason I have respect on that side. It's mutual respect on things on that side of Olds. Mobile, huh? I find more of my family members up there in Canada too. We've been trying to help people in or out, or well, you're in or out, you're up or out. Get it? That's how I say it. Because in or out sounds like we might be recruiting. Nah, let's rebrand that. Let's say you're either up or you're out. It's like I should add that to tenant laws when I'm dealing with a bunch of addicts. Like, you better have control on your habit. You better get a grip. Otherwise, that habit's going to control you. I mean, sometimes that's fun. Sometimes, lose control on purpose if you have too much control of your life. As people of, higher emotional and intelligence, and even vice versa, pardon the language, we get too sane. That means, like, I'm basically my own buzzkill. Instant sobriety. In fact, I actually worked with this concept when I was a teenager. When I would smoke, we had better weed back there. I hate what they're doing with this shit. Because they're specializing and subdividing all that instead of the natural crazy shit that survived was the best weed. You know it. Kind buds. Anyway, where was I going with that? Fuck, I got stuck back in the day for a minute. Someone looks like their damn radiator was leaking here. Why is it green? It's probably old school shit. Anyway. It's like I accidentally gave my cats lemonade this morning instead. And the kids loved it. Of course the kids loved it, but Luna and Gigi look at it. I mean, Luna and Gizmo look at it like, the fuck is this shit? Atta, where's the real water? What the fuck is this? Meanwhile, all the kids are like, and I'm like, that was my first indicator. That's how I knew I fucked up. That's how I knew I grabbed the wrong container, because my older cats are the mama and her first baby, her first daughter, are coming up to me going, Atta, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, I guess my kittens like lemonade. I don't know. I only got 2 girls and a boy left of my kittens. Not that big of a troop. 5, this many. 2 adults, 3 babies. 1 big baby out of the 3, though. It's twice as big as his mother. Like the giant gene or something. That's my widow, though, for you. He's the same one. I basically had to go, Trebuchet! at base, because I couldn't move. I had, see, if you can't tell, still that part's fucked up and that part's fucked up because I didn't have them brace it. I did it myself just so I could prove to them. I'm the living proof. But anyway, my big boy, I called him a widow, and now he's like this. He get a flag lesson because I had to save him from becoming a kitty cat pancake. And I nearly got clipped too. I think it was a gold, bronze looking Cadillac car, not Cadillac, Suburban, something, whatever the fuck. And all my words for cars mixed up. Looked a lot like this one that's across the street, actually. Or right on the same street, parked over here by the power pole. It looked just like that one. Of course, that's what my dumbass gets when my cats, my kitty cats, I had a litter, my third in my life. Lost the second. First, I already found good homes, so I kept my pick. The one I cut the umbilical cord on. After waiting, having a double check, make sure she was doing all right. You know what? I only had to clip her. She's the middle child. And then Mama got it right after. She didn't know what to do. Luna's sitting there looking. What do I do? What the fuck is this? What do I do? I'm like, hold on. I got scissors for this, honey. I just need a double check. I gotta see if nature takes a course. I told you I got humans to answer to in the end, too, honey. Just tobacco. I'll let you know if I'm smoking weed, motherfuckers. I should be smoking more. But I've been incrementing it medicinally. That's why I called it microdosing. Even with my tobacco. I'm not talking about acid. Technically, my seizures are worse than acid and steroids at the same time. And coming down from my seizures are like crack. So, you know what I get? I got people in that arena have saved my life more than once. Compared to these goody two-shoe, two-bit think they know somethings. Now, here's a penny for your thoughts. And my 2 cents worth right back. I can still get a tobacco buzz for how much I limit things. I'm an incrementalist and a minimalist. Means and a reductionist. That's why I promised my family of cats, this is my only family left. For those who have been following me. Legitimately, etc. Or even illegitimately. Good and bad press. I'll make use of it. Tao Te Ching. Anyway, El Kabbalah. What was that rap song about making these bitches famous? Oops. Anyway, YouTube. I got probably someone from the local area. How's it going? This is another Crossword Buyer. I'm just talking to my YouTube channel here. Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too. Stay strong, man. Stay blessed. Stay safe. You know. I got like 3 main ways I dang say things. If you don't get it. Stay strong, stay safe, stay blessed. I normally just say grace unto grace is my old way, but now I do it in 3s. Because I don't know which way anyone's going or from. I don't make that assumption. Grace unto grace was the basic expression of such, but then I had to break it down rudimentarily, apparently. It wasn't well enough. It wasn't simple enough. Or is that too stupid for you, stupid? Is that too simple for you, stupid? Yeah, dude. At least that's mas props. That's mad respect, in other words. I only know a few Spanish words. Mas grande, but mainly from Taco Bell. But no, I actually know Venezuelan better. She was a co-worker. L&L. Thinking of human trafficking. So one thing I hate about this administration right now, you need to take into consideration how many of these people came here as victims of human trafficking. direct hit. Should have seen that. Dude hit a dang puddle. A pothole over here. A little dip. And it went sky high. Yeah, direct hit. I sunk that battleship. Ever played Battleship? On B8. Anyway. Hey, you know why 10 was afraid? Because it was in the middle of 9/11. And this is what I was doing before I had a guitar in my hand. Well, we're already at 6 minutes overtime, so that should be a triple sum for you.